Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm round of applause to Vidya Shah, CEO, EdelGive Foundation, to introduce and give away the EdelGive Awards. Vidya Shah, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Yes, louder people, come on.
Good evening. Thank you very much, Ash, for that lovely introduction. When we started the foundation about 10 years ago, we had two objectives in mind. One was that the for-profit world has a lot of things that it can offer the not-for-profit world. And we wanted to transfer the expertise, the talent, the resources of the for-profit world to the not-for-profit one. But I think deeper than that was to build a culture and an ethos of giving within Edelweiss. Unlike other corporates where CSR sits far removed from business, we wanted philanthropy to be an intrinsic part of who we were. And to that end, we set up a volunteering program that would enable and encourage as many of us as we could in giving their time, giving their money to the causes that we would end up choosing. Over these 10 years, this program has grown. It has really developed in such a beautiful way that not only have we gotten recognized several times through awards for Edelweiss's volunteering efforts, but we've also been approached by several corporates to help them set up similar volunteering efforts. In order to explain better some of the programs that we do within volunteering, I'd like to invite three senior volunteers, Kalpana Ajayan, Chetna Malviya, and Vincent, to talk briefly about their experiences of volunteering with EdelGive.
Good evening, everyone. Mentoring for me has been an activity that I've always enjoyed in my corporate stint. So I was thrilled when I got to know that we had pro bono opportunities in mentoring opportunities in EdelGive. I was to mentor a CEO of an NGO which came through our partner toolbox. As you know, we do a lot of activity with them. It was a 6-month project, and we identified a set of goals at the beginning, and we did a set of activities involving developmental workshops, one-on-one interactions, and actually putting those practices back into his workplace. It was very interesting sharing with him, and given my interest in social sector, I gained a lot as well through this. The kind of challenges that, in fact, a CEO of an NGO faces, etc. I'm so grateful that I could be a part of this, and I can say I've clearly gained a friend at the end of it. It's a must-do for all the seniors here, I'm telling you. Chetna, I believe you've been doing some great work on GSIF. Why don't you please share something?
So in EdelGive, we've always been at the forefront of several interventions which are aimed at transforming the social sector in the country. And towards these efforts of building a strong ecosystem, we entered into a partnership with Genpact. And Genpact also shares a vision of leading change in the society, and they're a global leader in digital transformation and process excellence. So we conceptualized and designed a fellowship program which is looking at systemic change in the social sector. In 2016, we started with 6 fellows, and the high impact projects that they delivered actually touched an umbrella of 70,000 lives. In the second year, which was last year, if you can guess what are the lives touched, it is just a staggering 3.6 million. This year, we have 30 fellows working across geographies. We've tried to build a model which is sustainable and scalable, and it has actually shown us between the EdelGive and the HR team as we work together that we've created a platform which looks at projects, which looks at people, which looks at processes, makes it very simple. And different corporates can come and work with this platform and be a part of such initiatives. So it just shows this platform has just shown us how corporates can work together to drive meaningful transformation that can generate long-term impact. Thank you, Kalpana.
So, Vincent, I'm hearing all the exciting stories about Ladakh. Why don't you please share?
Sure, you may have seen some pictures right at the back. In one word, it was amazing. In two words, it was incredibly amazing. And thank you, EdelGive, for the opportunity to go and to be a part of the first ever team in Edelweiss history that volunteered to go to Ladakh to set up a school playground, a bright and colorful one. And thank you. And this was a novelty, a first time children would have seen such a thing in a faraway village in Kargil. The minute I heard about the program, I simply knew I wanted to go for it. The best thing was we went as 9 unknown employees between different SBUs across cities, and the kind of time that we had to share life stories, bonding, we came back as close friends, as one family. That is amazing. The task that we had meant assembling heavy playground equipment, cementing, digging 2 feet in the ground in extreme cold weather. It was -4 degrees and icy rain, but it was a beautiful experience. And every effort that we put in was simply worth it. Just as we witnessed the joy on children's faces, the moment we inaugurated the playground, they all swam to the playground, the swings, the slides. It was a thrilling event, and that is one experience I think I'm going to cherish for a long time. We had absolutely good fun. The school children took us to their homes. They shared their lives, their culture, their happy lives, and that was something very touching. Their simple life there. I think we'd like to thank everybody, and special thanks and kudos to the NGO, 17,000 feet. They do such terrific work in that terrain. I think there's a lot for us to do back in India, in many of the villages that we go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Vincent. Thank you very much, Chetna and Kalpana, for sharing your experiences wide from mentoring to actually building a playground in Ladakh to running an high-impact program like the GenPact Social Innovation Impact Fellowship. I would now like to invite 4 other senior volunteers, Sandesh, Simone, Padmaja, and Jagdish, to come and give away the EdelGive Champions Awards for 2018.
Calling on stage EdelGive champions, Sanket Bakshi and Shweta Baduria.
Put yours together for Puneet Agrawal and Siddhant Iyer.
Put your hands together for Sailesh Raul and Firdaus Bilimoria.
Yeah, put your hand together for Manoj Chaudhary and Srilekha Poddar.
We've had these wonderful volunteers contributing their time and skill sets to work on projects that help build organizational capabilities for NGOs that are closely associated with EdelGive. The volunteers and literally our champions have worked on more than 10 projects last year and helped the NGOs in their IT solutions, HR solutions, and also helped in streamlining their accounting processes. These awards are our way of recognizing the efforts that have been put in by all of them over and above their regular hectic work schedule. So please, a round of applause for all of them, guys.
Thank you, guys. And now for the award, the EdelGive Award for the business group that engaged the most during 2018. This award is based on not only the number of volunteering opportunities that were opened and accepted, but also the number of people. And this year, I'm very happy to say, it goes to the Credit BG. So Deepak, Ravi, Harmohan, Ram, I mean, whoever is there from the Credit BG, please come up and accept the award.